Hi guys, I'm recording. I'm just letting Sir know because he didn't hear me. Oh my gosh, my $1.75 things fell apart. Shut up! That's me. It's my heart. Let's have a look. Let's have a look together, shall we? Come on. So she is 100. Oh, we've gone down. So I was at 124, sir.
Excellent.
So all I'm doing, guys, is... Sorry about that. He's unpacking the shopping, which was not much at all. So we've just been to the doctor. It's a long drive.
Yeah, she gets to the doctor and walks into the clinic, and her heart goes offline as well.
Everyone in the waiting room
alarms are blaring.
And I'm like,
can she do anything without saying, over here?
I'm like, it's okay. It's like, I'm fine.
Oh, but wait. Fire alarm testing's about to start. So you know what? Enjoy.
No, I'll be pausing it. I won't be putting you through that. But it's fire testing day. Anyway, I got... Fuck off. I'm not going to cope with this. This is going to do my head in. I have executive functioning issues. I didn't realise that it would have this on it. It's meant to be joined for people like me. I like it to say. Anyway, this is for my perfume making. I make my own perfumes. I'm a weirdo. You want to say hi to Max? Max, do you want to say hi? Say hi. Yeah, you're so happy we're home, aren't you, bub? He hates the long days out. I hate the long days out, but that was the good doctor. So every other doctor, it's like, you know. But it's just very hot in Perth today, so that made it hard. It made it hard for me with the travel and all the rest.
This is a fire alarm test.
There we go.
This is a fire alarm test.
Apparently it's a fire alarm test.
This is a fire alarm test.
My heart was going to go up then. It's 105. YOLO. I don't give a shit anymore. I have to live my life. Oh, my shoulder nearly went out again. I have been doing my good shoulder a lot. I did it at the doctor's. Right in there, sitting there. I was like, oh, it's freaking out. Trying to get my drink bottle. Anyway, so this is for my perfume. I will pause. Well, listen to the fire alarm so that you can see for yourself what it's like. Apartment living. Safety first. Do it again, please. No, I won't do it.
That should be it.
That's it?
We're over.
Really?
Yeah.
They're doing that lately, and I'm not going to complain. It's the right thing to do. Anyway, I need to put this in my art room. I will be back. Okay, so obviously they are finished. I put that in the art room. I didn't do. The trolley is in my way, but he wants me to eat lunch first, don't you?
Salad. Absolutely.
Okay,
I would like you to go and sit down and eat.
Let's have a lunch date, all right? Let's have a lunch date. Are you having lunch?
Am I having lunch?
Yes.
I'm not having lunch.
Yes.
You know, just dealing with a lot of rare conditions that Dyan's got, right? I have 10 of them. Don't roll them over. Thanks very much for asking. New thing.
What?
You know, as if there's not enough on Dyan's plate at the moment. Well, a conversation with the doctor today, which is about an hour and a half long conversation. Mediterranean fever, genetic testing.
Yeah.
As if she hasn't done enough genetic testing, as if she hasn't got enough issues. Well, he's trying to work out why she has, like, before we left to go to the doctor, 38.4 degrees temperature at 10 o'clock in the morning. Let's just shove some more Panadol down her.
Air conditioning was 23.
Every month for the last 4 months, you're 38.1 to 38.5. Yeah. This is just insane. And it's not even the end of the day where it's hot. So anyway, he's testing for Mediterranean fever. Anyway, do you have lots of fevers in the Mediterranean?
You know what?
Why do you have fevers in the Mediterranean? Why would she have a fever from the Mediterranean?
Because of my DNA.
DNA, right?
Guys, DNA is the future of medicine. But I'll tell you this. It's because, like, I know my body. And I say it all the time. And they don't believe you because they always look for the norm. I'm not the norm. Never have been, never will be. So they need to get over that. Get over it. I'm just talking to the hospital there. But basically, I have always had a temperature, the lowest it always is 37 or something, or 37.1. That's my norm. Not normal though, is it? What's the normal temperature for a person? 36.
Well, it certainly shouldn't be, yeah.
So I do have burger sauce with salad, so I'm a weirdo. But I don't get to have burgers.
I know, right? Who has burger sauce on their salad?
Me.
I'm just... Look at that. Look at that fresh salad that I've just made up.
Oh, doesn't that
Am I
look
good?
good?
I should be a chef.
Guys, this is... he makes a good salad.
Probably the only thing I'm good for. Making
No,
salad.
that's not true.
I'm teasing.
That's just absolutely not true.
I
He's
am.
my chauffeur. He's my carer, life support.
Bodyguard,
I'd be
you
dead
name it.
if he wasn't here. So look after him when I die because he'll be homeless. Fuck you, system. Angry about that, and fuck you, family. So anyway, this is, what happens to good people that do, I guess, free service in this world, isn't it? It's not appreciated. So all you carers out there, you are valuable. And the world doesn't treat you like that. And I'm sorry. So yeah, we are home. And it is difficult having the medical appointment yesterday and then one today. But that's just...
Too much.
It is too much.
It breaks our rules.
Yeah, it does actually.
It does. Rules are broken.
Yeah.
What's the
except
rule?
this doctor at least is the good doctor, so I don't feel as
The
stressed.
specialist yesterday, which was the pain specialist, what a pain in the... Anyway, the one thing that comes out very clearly is about pacing, right? And the oxymoron of the situation is... Hypocritical. Dyan needs to pace with the hospital and the healthcare system. How can she have 3 or 4 clinic or hospital appointments in 1 week?
I've got many
She's got to prepare 2 days beforehand, do the appointment, recover for 2 days. That's 5 days wiped
But
out.
everyone also says the same thing. Why is the cardiologist not doing anything? I'm
Why is the neurologist not doing
why is the
anything?
neurologist not doing anything? I'm like, yeah, good fucking question.
Good question.
Good question. They're pretty much killing me. I'm trying to get medical intervention, guys. That's a possibility. It's not 20Q. It's called neglect. Shall I spell it out again to you, hospital? Neglect. As soon as I get a lawyer, I know that God provides for good people. You will get caught. Everyone always gets caught. So, watch out. Because the truth always comes out, guys, doesn't it? In amazing ways. We hope so, anyway.
Just want to slide in while you're having some food. Let me join the conversation.
Cold burger sauce is so
Happy
amazing.
Tuesday too. I'm not eating. I'm hoping that we're going to get down to
You
the...
need to eat. Yeah,
I'm
we need
hoping
to
we can get
swim.
down to the pool, cool you down.
Yeah,
But that's not trigger a neurological event.
Do you like my
now,
haircut?
they've done the fire
I did it
alarm
myself.
testing, but they haven't actually said fire alarm testing's concluded. We can all go home, which is actually
Exactly.
against best practice because you need to know when the fire alarm is concluded in case there's an actual fire and there's an alarm. And then you go, no, they're still testing. Anyway, there's protocols for everything in life for a reason. You have 2 specialist letters to go to 2 separate other specialists from your doctor. You've got a CT and a nerve
Swabs
injection
and things.
for the neck to be done. And you have 3 lots of pathology swabs that I now need to organise a domiciliary home pathology to come and
What if
collect
I get
and do
so
as well.
stressed out at the needle that my heart just goes racing again?
We're going to sedate you.
Probably a wise thing.
Yes.
Because my heart, guys,
Tranquilise you
like,
like an elephant.
it's
At the
going
zoo.
out to 194 and straight back down to under 50.
Yeah, we don't need you
Okay,
doing
not
any
good,
Tourette's or
not
something
good.
while we're doing and having a procedure.
That's what I'm nervous
very
about.
accurate procedure that has to be done.
Because even today I was ticking a little
You
bit.
were ticking.
I was
We're
a little
ticking together,
Tourette'sy.
weren't we? Yes.
I think the doctor might be thinking shit. Like,
Well, I think it was quite
there's a
impressed
few
that your
things.
shoulder popped up and then had to go back in.
The click was pretty
I
loud.
think it was quite impressed that your heart was alarming and beeping off. So anyway, these are the things that keep happening. So anyway, this is just one doctor's appointment and we have all of these paperworks and actions and things to still be done in the next week or 2.
Hang
That's
on.
fun. What?
And Kira, she was there. She's like, whoa.
Yeah, well, she's
She's
a nurse.
awesome. I love Kira. She's awesome nurse. And yeah, straight walking in. I'm in the wheelchair into the waiting room, and it's like, oh my god, this is embarrassing. In the right place though. I saw my doctor, and I thought, I'm safe. There's a doctor here, and I know that he'll do something right, because everyone else isn't. You doctors look stupid. Yeah. I'll keep calling you stupid until you give me medical care, because you're playing dumb. It's not going to work. Because after we've concluded with the greens and we don't get anywhere, we're going to go back to talking to the geneticist now too, because her stuff hasn't even been honoured. It's nearly been 3 years since diagnosis, right? Long time. And also, next we'll go to the freaking media. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. So, I don't know which media, but yeah. That's last resort, but that will be the thing. So if anyone's spying from the hospital, hello, how are you fucking going? Get your shit together, because you're in trouble. You're going to be, even if it's coroner's court. I said to him in the car, sue the fuck out of them. Yep. So I'm going to be careful, because he'll be very angry, won't you?
I'm already angry. I'm just
actually he is.
I'm just angry, Matt.
You have been angry today, and it's fair enough. You got lots of valid reasons to be angry.
Angry Matt and Mad Max. That's it, the two of us.
Mad Max.
We're a
Max
team.
has been a good boy the last couple of days.
He's a very good boy.
Sorry, gastric creases, it's so hard. Eating.
Just want to point out,
Yes.
with obviously what Dyan's talking about with the health system, if you're not too sure too, do subscribe, go back and have a look at some of our other videos. It's very common for people with rare genetic conditions. Remember, there's over 7,000 rare conditions worldwide.
Wow.
250 new rare conditions are added each and every year. But out of
Yeah.
those 7,000 rare conditions, which actually do affect more than 2 million Australians, that's 8%.
a lot.
8% of the Australian population, only 5% have actually got
5%.
treatment and management plans,
That's
protocols,
not okay.
procedures, things in place. Well, that's why it takes
Disgusting.
8 to 10 years to get a diagnosis
And then
on
it's-
average.
you know what the 5%
took you
is?
48 years to get a proper
Is
diagnosis.
the 5%, do you think, children?
Yes, actually,
Yeah.
the bias
reckon.
and it's not
fair.
neither bias,
Like,
but to
what's
say
the
the
point?
statistical bias
No,
is
but
actually towards that, correct?
What's the point in doing it for the children if you just stop at 18?
Well, it's a catch-up. See, the main
what I
issue
mean?
that actually occurs, if you look at it logistically, there is a
Yeah.
catch-up effect that science is still emerging. We're really at the bleeding edge, cutting edge, and it doesn't go retrospectively back. It doesn't go, hey, I'm sorry, you 80, 70, 60-year-old, we finally got the answer. Look, I know we should have found it out as a
No,
kid.
they should.
Now here's what we
My
need to do.
geneticist said they need to.
Bingo, but they don't, and that's where
So
the
I
problem
hope
is.
she does step up and go, you need to do something, you idiots.
If you are a carer, a guardian, a family member looking after a person with disability, with complex care, particularly in the health system, remember there are a range of legal acts and legislation that is in place. And I will point you to some. First of all, for a carer, you've got the Carers Recognition Act of 2004 in WA. That recognises the role of carers in supporting complex patients. You've got the Public Health Act of WA in 2016. That provides a framework to protect public health and safety, and particularly for vulnerable populations, which rare people are a vulnerable population,
consider
right?
vulnerable. Well,
There's also the
PGQ too.
Civil Liability Act of 2002 in Western Australia. That covers the duty of care. Now, there's a duty of care of negligence that covers both doctors for patient levels and also the bigger area, which is hospitals for their patients' areas as well. So it's protections that are in place there. Now, of course,
Also-
across Australia, just 2 seconds, sorry, there's the Australian Charter of Human Rights. That applies to all patients, ensuring rights to access, safety, respect and privacy. And all hospitals around Australia are actually meant
Your
to
nurses
formulate
do, but your
their
doctors
own
don't.
internal plans. Their executive are responsible for educating,
The
creating
only-
awareness, and also policing that. That's the responsibility that
Correct.
drops with the executive team, administration
Whoopsie.
team
You're
at the hospital. Now, there's also for individual GPs, the Health Practitioners Regulation National Law of WA Act of 2010, and that's strengthening the regulations of health practitioners to ensure safety and appropriate protocols that go into place. Of course, there's then the bodies that look after all of this and keep administrating all this, organisations like HADSCO, APRA, Human Rights Commission, the Ombudsman. I'm just pointing that out there for a lot of carers, a lot of people who are struggling
And
to
that-
get penetration in the health system. There are certain acts that you should be aware of legally, because you do have rights. You have human rights, you have patient rights, you have disability rights
Thinking.
within these systems. Anyway, just my little side jump for that.
That is brilliant information though, because guys, even if you're in a different state in Australia, you will have a very similar thing if you look for it. Where did you find yours?
Well, the national has to filter down to each
There you go.
individual states.
There you go. So know your rights, guys. It's so valuable to know your rights, and it's just they're not policed. This is the problem, and this is why the Greens are going to the government, because it's like this isn't being policed. These individual doctors are taking taxpayer money. I'm a public patient. I deserve public health care. That's how Australia works. And they are not doing what they're told to do by the geneticist, which is a very qualified person. And it's pretty disrespectful. And I've had 2 barristers and a human rights lawyer. Oh, now I forgot to put it in sit-up mode, so I was sinking in. And now it's pushing me up. It's great. No, it's in sit-up mode. I put it on.
Oh, well done.
I was sinking before. I was like, whoa.
Just down here, we have an alternating air mattress, which is level 4 pressure care, and there is a mode.
Max presses it sometimes.
Well, there's a button for him. If you can actually see this button here, it's called Max.
Yeah.
So that's his button. He presses that and goes on maximum intensity. Don't you, Max? Yeah, that's Max over there. Max, you have a button. Don't press that, by the way. I'm just saying it's not a good thing for you to press. No pressing the Max button.
Don't press buttons. Don't press any much buttons.
Don't press my button.
None of us want buttons pressed at the moment. My poor doctor. As I'm leaving, he's like, I'm exhausted. I'm thinking his day's not finished. I'm a lot. Complex medical patients are a lot for GPs. And you know what? I'm very lucky that I've got one that's, smart enough to be able to manage me. Because to be honest, I don't know about you in other countries, but in Australia, an average GP is a dipshit. Sorry. They just don't give a shit. They just don't look into anything. They want simple, you need some antibiotics. No, they just don't care. Yet they're meant to do quite a lot of things, right? So anyway, it all comes down to people, doesn't it, at the moment in society? I don't know if you're noticing in every aspect, but it's all about attitude. I'm finding that the world is going downhill. Some drink involved in this situation. That's my electrolytes. The quality of people's behaviour, attitude, I'm finding in society has just really gone down. And it's concerning, actually. If you live in an area where that's not happening, you're lucky. If I could get out of the city, I would, but medical. Which is ironic because they just want me to die. Anyway. But yeah, 2 medical appointments done. Tick. We got a lot covered. I shouldn't be doing this. You guys would be going, what the hell? I'm just munching away here. Wasting everyone's time. I found a really good salad bowl from Kmart. They are awesome. It's got everything you could imagine. It's got the bowl. Then it has like a snack plate with 4 little things. And in the middle, a little separate container for dip. And then a whole lid on top of that. And a knife and bloody fork. For $12.
Dip container.
Bloody awesome.
Knife and
$12.
fork.
Different colours.
Separation
you can
container.
Get different colours.
Plastic lid.
Glass.
Microwave. Dishwasher safe.
Dishwasher safe.
Not sponsored. $12.
Yeah, not sponsored. Kmart got sponsored me though. Because Kmart, I buy a lot from you. So, my channel's growing, okay? I don't get any sponsorships except for the hoodie. It's my turn for a sponsorship, isn't it? I work hard every day bringing a video, but I do it for you guys. You guys, shh. I'm talking to the sponsorships out there. Sponsor me, okay? My car's 2007, not big enough for a wheelchair. Open to collabing with Toyota. Anyway, I'm actually waiting to see the release. Oh my gosh, let me check to see if it's been released. Oh, I'm sorry about eating right in front of the camera, but the Power of Rare, she's probably a busy lady, but let me see if we've been released Right, let's go down. I have a lot of people I follow. So much good variety. I love you guys with 22Q that I'm following out there. Your channel is awesome. Your channels are awesome, guys. Keep going. I enjoy it. I'm glad I found you guys. And Ticking Together, Carly. Like, you're super cool. I love chatting with you. And Kiara. I kind of wonder if Kiara, if we're related. Whether, yeah, your dad and my dad are related. So basically, I'm trying to find, oh, where is it? Power of Rare. So the channel is the Power of Rare. No, it's not. That's okay. It will be eventually. So it's a YouTube channel called the Power of Rare, and we're going to be on there. We were interviewed on the weekend. It was this weekend, wasn't it? Gosh, my brain is terrible. So yeah, look out for that, and I'm going to post it on here anyway, so even if you can't find the channel, don't worry. I'll probably put a copy here, but I do want you to support her channel for Rare, because, you know, there is so many rare syndromes, not just mine. There's many different kinds, 7,000 different kinds. That's a lot. It's a lot of people. So she's doing a really, really good thing for people that just don't get seen. I think I'll eat off camera because I can't talk at the same time. I'm not good at that, and I shouldn't be doing that because I can choke. But yeah, like, support her, because the work she's doing is so valuable. Because I tell you now, the hospitals, when it comes to Rare, are just being petulant little children and not accepting that they need to create a department and actually understand that there is going to be rare patients, adults, who are going to need care. And we don't want to go to someone and they say, right, well, we're helping you with this, but we don't know where it's coming from. They don't know why my oxygen. They don't know why my heart, except we do. But they're playing dumb. And so basically, you know, everyone's like, oh, why is this happening? Why is 22Q, you idiots? I am a stereotypical 22Qer, unfortunately. I didn't get the lucky card with the 22Q. And, you know, we need a department. We need awareness. The fact that Rare exists. People don't even know that Rare exists. They don't even know that genetic syndromes is just a bloody blood test away. You can find out. So if you have a lot of symptoms and a lot of diagnoses, get genetic testing if you can. I've told you guys a long time ago before, but just in case for any newbies that have subscribed, please, if you can get access to genetic testing, which, like I said, you can do it cheap first. You can do it through 23andMe, get the data, put it into LiveWello, which is a website, and put it through that, and it prints out everything. You take it to your doctor, a doctor that's smart and doesn't want to go, I don't know anything about that. Because that's how I got genetically tested at Genetics WA, which is at the Women's Hospital in Perth, where they do genetic testing of babies, of course. But they obviously didn't do me because I was born in the 70s. So, but they knew I had problems. So I had many diagnoses, but the bundle together to understand what it all is. Jesus, hot, man. I think I should go for some, shouldn't I, guys? I was just worried because this thing, today, yesterday, every day, as you guys have heard, yes, I'm doing better, but that's just how I kind of feel, and you get used to feeling a certain level of better, don't you? But you're not really. Does that make sense? Because that's not okay. Like, my heart is not doing things and oxygen that are okay. It's pretty much like a Met call status every single day. So wish us luck with, you know, everything that we've tried today. Probably just going in circles, guys, and I am getting frustrated. But I need to focus on keeping up with, which I'm good at, really, is keeping living. And I encourage you guys to do the same. And I know how hard it is when you feel crap, when your body just doesn't want to play, you miss out on things. I'm the same. I'm majority of the time in this damn bed. But there are so many things you can do from bed, and there's so many things you can do that are small that will make you feel better. So maybe that could be a separate video though, because I have a lot of ideas. A lot of ideas. There's a lot of things that I do to keep me sane, you know? Otherwise I go crazy. So I will leave it here, but I cleaned out my closet. Oopsie. Can I not do anything? Well, I cleaned out my closet today. So I'm very proud of myself. But when we were in the car, I'm like, I said, oh no, on the way to the doctor's, I'm like, I didn't do the boxes. So I've got to do the boxes which have my winter stuff in. That's okay, because that's winter stuff. So I'm pretty sure what's in there is actually, because I went through the clothes and it's summer. So I do the swapsy thing. I have this system where in the boxes below, in my bottom cupboard where you can't get to easily, I have winter. When it's summer, the clothes go down there and then they swap into the hang up. What do you call them? Hanging closet. Oh my gosh, word finding and explaining things. So yeah, that's my system. That's how I do it. And I recommend it for small spaces. That's what works for me. I got rid of a bag of clothes. I'm very proud of myself. Very, very proud of myself. Don't need many clothes because I live in pajamas. I have like a lot of drawers with pajamas. Pajama club. So anyway, I don't know how things are going with the hate speech laws and whatever in Australia. We're having some changes. I don't know what's happening with that. I need to catch up on that with Dr. Jo Show. Check her out if you're Australian. She's very, very good. She's also Catholic, which I think is nice. And she's she's a professor of law, if you want to know. And yeah, she's just very good to follow to keep in touch with what's going on. Because she's very sort of like good at explaining the changes that are going on at the moment in Australia. And I think that we all need to be aware of these changes, you know. And I don't know where people stand on free speech, but I am very much for free speech. You know, people can call you names and we just have to grow up, be adults about it, right? I don't really agree with policing people's, unless they're committing a crime, I don't agree. I think it's dangerous territory. When I did philosophy, we talked about this. Oh, we should change the laws on this. And he goes, right. He's probably thinking, you smart ass uni students, because most of us were young, right? So we sit there and we talked for an hour and everything that we came up with, but if we changed all this and this would, and it doesn't work. You cannot put laws on ethics and morals and values, okay? There's assholes in the world. Yep. There are people out there that can rip you off. Now look, of course, if they rip you off to a point of criminal and you can take it further, or you want to take it further, you've got that option. But you know, there are people that are assholes to us. They're going to exist. You're always going to have haters, no matter what you do. And I just think that it worries me for our younger generations. They need to have resilience, guys. They need to love themselves enough. And I don't mean, it's not the kind of love of narcissistic, I'm in love with myself. It's not that kind. It's knowing your worth, knowing that, yeah, you can think I'm an asshole. I don't care. And maybe sometimes I am an asshole, because we all can be. And if you don't admit that, then you're lying, because we all can be an asshole. So basically, I hope nothing has happened that is dysfunctional, because I'm really sick and tired as a social welfare person. Politics is connected. I'm frustrated with, I shouldn't do that signal, should I? It's a bad signal. But basically, I really hope that these laws are reasonable, because everyone's different and that's okay. Can we just, like, why is it so hard to agree to disagree and just, you know, in workplaces and at school, religion and politics and your sexual orientation should not be part of anything. I think we should go back to that. I really, really do. Because everyone's different and it just creates drama. You just relate to each other by being human. Human. I don't agree with this changes they're trying to make, but we're not in control, really. We're in a democracy, but we're not in control. Where's the referendum on this one? There should be a referendum on hate speech, because what happened at Bondi doesn't mean that you can change everything. I mean, Port Arthur, you didn't change anything. You did nothing. So, bad things happen. Australia's actually luckier than many other countries. Look at Iraq. Look at the Gaza Strip. Look at the innocent people in Israel. The innocent people in all those countries. Okay? They're getting hurt. We are lucky in some of our countries. Now, if you're not lucky and you've got stuff going on around you, yeah, I am sorry, because I know that there's parts of the world that aren't really doing too good. So I'm not going to go deep into politics because none of us want to, do we? But for the internet and the fact that me being a creator, I do have to be aware of the changes because I'm a Christian. So, you know, if they do the law in a certain direction, I might not be able to say, yes, I am a believer in Jesus Christ. And I think that the Jewish should be able to do what they do and I do what I do as a Catholic. I'm sorry. I think that we need to understand we're all going to be different. There's atheists. They're allowed. Okay? So, anyway, guys. My country's going crazy. The country's falling apart. All of our systems are broken. It's just something I like to say because in every country, we're all different. So let me know if you want to, what's happening in your country, what are your concerns, what has changed, what are you concerned that is going to change, because that's what's happening in Australia. It's, yeah, it's bad. It's really, really bad. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I just think that anyone who is on the internet, whether you're a creator or whether you're just a social media user, don't let the haters, and I know the more I've grown, sometimes you get someone coming in and it's like, it's a weird comment, delete. If it's really, really rude and offensive, I'm not going to tolerate that. But I just delete it. But that person can still say it, right? It's not a crime. It's just not a crime. So I'm concerned, and just make sure that you know that, yeah, don't listen to other people. Don't ever let someone else, because it is normally the crazies that do that. They get stuck into you online. They're just mental, sadly. And it's a psychology thing. They attack others because they don't want to do the inner work. Feel sorry for them, if anything, because that growth they never get to experience of feeling self-sufficient, able to be self-aware, acknowledge that, yep, I'm the asshole in this one, then they're missing out on the peace that we feel. So don't be envious of it. They might get their way a lot. These narcissists get their own way. Oh, they do. But they also suffer for that, if that makes sense. So just know that in the world of psychology, that's how it does work. Some people call it karma, but it just does happen that way. They'll find their own match at some point, another narcissist, and they just woof, and then everyone's fighting, and it's like, oh my god, that's a mess. So don't worry about it. Be you. I know one of my 22 Cures channel has that written in her channel name, be yourself or be you, and I think that's beautiful. I think that that's a message I've always wanted to stick out with you guys is, and I know most of you are like that, which that's what I also like, because I'm like that. Like I said in the Perongra video, places like that I've lived has made me be that person, because it wasn't cool to be like everybody else in those places. It was cool to be yourself, as in if you dressed different to everyone else, it was like, cool, wow, that's different, I like that, right? But everyone was different, and that's the kind of world I want to see, is tolerance, acceptance, and just, I think since social media, as an old person of social media coming in, I have seen, compared to before we had it, guys, people weren't as judgmental. Stay away from judgmental people and the naysayers and the negative Nellies and the okay, none of you deserve that. Just fake it till you make it. Like, even if I do that, if I get really mad and I can even have a cry and I'm so frustrated, I'll still crack a joke. It helps me get through. So laugh at yourself or poke someone around you. Stir people up and keep having fun, because we only live once. And I know for me, life is so precious and I love every day, even if it's a difficult day. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for having lunch with me and hearing about my day, and I hope you're having a good day, and I wish you a good day if this is the beginning of your day, and I'll see you in another video. Ow, just kick the table because I'm just so uncoed. I used to be a dancer. Now I'm in a wheelchair, uncoordinated. I do stupid things all the time. What happens? Like, all you people that are old like me, like, what happened? Where did our life go? It's gone. I'm 51 and a half. Oh, mold. Happens to everyone, doesn't it? Sorry, this is my air mattress making sounds, not me. It's very annoying sometimes, but I love it. It creates pure comfort and no bed sores. So take care, guys, and I'll see you in another video. Mwah. Thanks to the new subscribers and welcome to the community. You're safe here. I will never, ever, ever let anyone disrespect you in my comments. Always know that. See you next time.